It's a big boy kit.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the DNA designed DK-31 upgrade kit for the Kingdom ARK. So here we are, and there it is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have a nice image of the ARK DK-31 WFC K30 upgrade kits. It's always plural for some reason. On this side, DK-31, on this side, DK-31, up top, DK-31, on the bottom, words, things, barcodes, on the back of the box, obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the upgrade kits for the Kingdom Titan class ARK, and here is everything you get with this kit. We get these sections right here with some more guns. The guns don't turn because none of the guns anywhere else on the ARK turn, so why would these, again, make it seem like it was always there, was always part of the figure, and works exactly the way it worked on the original figure. So we get these two pieces here. We get these two big fillers here for the ship mode. You get some bits of silver paint in there, some nice detail. We get these two filler pieces as well. These are for the ship mode. Again, some nice molded detail. Get still a filler piece as well, which is for the ship mode. And probably the part that people are going to be the most excited about are the new hands. Yes, we get some new posable hands for the ARK. Now, I already have one installed on him because I did a little dry run of this kit the other day. See how everything worked, but yes, this is the hand that it is replacing. The original hand, as you can see, not much to it. You just have a thumb there that can move forward and back. The fingers can move in and out, and that's all the posability you get. But these new hands give you fully, and I mean fully, posable fingers here. The thumb is on a hinge. It can move up and down, can also rotate. You have a hinge there and a hinge there. And each finger is on a hinge at the base that can move up and down. You also can splay the fingers out, which is nice. You can get some cool, some cool grabby poses or something. And you also have a hinge here and a hinge here, so you have fully posable hands here for the ARK now, which is quite cool. And of course, you do get some hardware, some screws to install what you need to install. And yeah, that is basically it. So without further ado, let's show off how to install all this. So here we have the ARK, and we're just going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So we're going to start off with the legs, and that's where these pieces are going to go. So you want to start on his left leg here. You want to open up this panel, and you're going to use this one specifically. It has this little hook. You're going to hook it onto this side here like so. Just wrap that around, and then you can close that up, and there you go. You have that installed. And on the other side, all you're going to do is just push that in like so, and you have those installed, and those are ready to go. Now, as far as these panels go, what you're going to do is you're going to take this one and tab it right into this slot right here. So you have this, and what's going to happen here is you have these little tabs here. They're going to go into this groove right here. This is where it's going to sit. So you just slot it in on this side first, and then kind of pull this out, and that will just kind of lock itself in. And that is how that's going to sit in robot mode. And you do the same thing on the other side. Second burst is just like the first. So you just pop that in, plug it in, plug it in. There you go. And that is where those pieces are going to live in robot mode. So, moving on up. And now we're moving on to the surgical portion of the installation. And can I just borrow this place? Can I just, thank you. Thanks. Okay. So, what we're going to do here to replace the hands is we need to disassemble the forearm. So to do that, you're going to undo 1, 2, 3 screws right here. So we will just get that done real quick. Alright, so once we have that done, you're just going to split the forearm, and do this very carefully, and also be very mindful of where things are coming from, because things are going to pop off. Things are going to fall off, so just be very mindful of where things are sitting and where they go, so that way you are not confused when you're trying to put it all back together. So just pull everything apart. And again, things are going to fall off. That's okay. And this little gear right here is just supposed to sit right in here. There's a little notch for it and everything. And these little panels have little spots for them right there and right there. So that's where things are supposed to sit. But once we have done that, we can remove the hand. That's what we're needing right now. And now what we're going to do is we're going to remove this screw right here. So just get that undone. This is kind of a long screw. But remove that. And you're going to now remove this white piece here. This is what we're keeping, and this will get installed onto the new hand. Right here, so just push that on, just line up those tabs and slots, right there, like so. And we're going to use the screws that they provided us, and that will go in its place. I'm not going to do the thing, I'm going to save it for later. It's more appropriate then. But we just secure this back in, and there you go. Now that is ready to go. And now that that's done, you're just going to take the new hand and just put it right back in its place. I like to take this half and put this back on it just to hold it in place. Makes things a little bit easier here. And now we're just going to put the forearm back together. Now, again, take your time, be careful, because things will like to fall off while you're doing this. So take your time, just take it easy, be careful. There we go, and once that's done, we just drop the screws back in. And you know what we do now? Do you know what we do now? You know what we do now. And now, whisker! And once you have that all secured, there you go. We now have our new posable hands, and that is lovely. All the ratchets work, fingers work, you can do all kinds of things and stuff with it. Everything is back in working order, and there is the ARK now with his new posable hands, and that looks marvelous, absolutely marvelous. Now as far as transformation goes, you're going back into ship mode. All you're going to do here is just take the thumb, you're just going to fold the thumb in so it's sitting like that. And you just turn it in, and it will all just collapse up, just like it did on the original. And you got that step done. And then you come back here to the legs and just pop these off. Yes, he's going to parts form now. Shh. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. But pop these off. Put those off to the side for now. And now you're going to transform him just like you did before. And here he is back in ship mode. And what we're going to do with these sections is we're going to untab this. And this section is just going to notch itself into these grooves right in here. So you just kind of start at the bottom here and just work that in. If you get it right, it should just snap right into place like so. And there you have that filled in, and then this little bit here will just plug in right there. And voila, there you go. No more exposed hinges. That's nice and filled in. And again, the color matching, really good. Really good. DNA just knows how to do dang near perfect color matching. Love that. Absolutely love that. So we're going to come back here because we still have one more little piece to install. You can see where these new guns end up in the ship mode. But we just have this one more little piece to install, and that's just going to go right back here. Just fill that in. Just pushes right in like so. There you go. There you have everything filled in. You don't have any giant gaps with exposed hinges, and that looks quite good. Looks nice and solid now. So there you go. So there you have the upgrade kit for the ARK, and yeah, nice piece of kit here. Very, very pleased with it. It does exactly what it sets out to do, and it does it successfully. Great color matching, nice seamless integration. It all works very well. It's not doing a lot, but what it does quite well in my opinion, so. There you go! Now, if you would like this or any of DNA Design's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below so you can check that out. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the DNA Design DK-31 upgrade kit for the Kingdom ARK. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face.